The EU's foreign policy chief hit out at Russia on Friday, saying the latest major air attack on Kyiv that damaged EU diplomatic offices showed that President Vladimir Putin was mocking any kind of peace efforts. According to Associated Press, her comments came a day after the Russian bombardment of Kiev, that included a rare strike on the center of Ukraine's capital, killing at least 21 people and wounding 48. We saw yesterday the huge attacks on Kiev. Also, a European delegation was hit. Fortunately, nobody was hurt physically, but still, I mean, these attacks show that Putin is just mocking any kind of peace efforts, she said. What we have to do is increase pressure on Russia, she added. Kallas spoke from Copenhagen, Denmark, as EU defense ministers are gathering for an informal meeting to discuss the latest developments and plans to help Ukraine. The bombardment of drones and missiles was the first major Russian attack on Kiev in weeks as US-led peace efforts to end the three-year war struggled to gain traction. The Kremlin said Russia remained interested in continuing peace talks despite Thursday's air attack, which was one of the war's biggest since it began in 2022.
We saw yesterday the huge attacks on Kiev. Also, European delegation was hit. Fortunately, nobody was hurt physically, but still, I mean, these attacks show that Putin is just mocking any kind of peace efforts that are made. So what we have to do is increase pressure on Russia, and this is really what they understand, the pressure. Ukraine needs backup now, and Ukraine needs all the military support right now, and that's why we are also discussing with the defense ministers what more can we do now. We have the ammunition initiative, and we have put a deadline in the end of this year. We are discussing whether we can bring it forward because they desperately need ammunition, they desperately need air defense, all these things. So this is also something what we need to discuss right now. When it comes to security guarantees, of course, we are talking about the day after, but as I said, it's not close if you look at what Putin is doing.
On the night of August 28, oil refineries in the Krasnodar and Samara regions of Russia were attacked by drones. As a result of the strikes by Ukrainian kamikaze drones on the Afipsk oil refinery in the Krasnodar region and the Novokybyshevsk oil refinery in the Samara region, explosions and fires occurred at both facilities. There were no reports of casualties. The commander of the Ukrainian Unmanned Aerial Systems Forces, Robert Madyar-Brovdy, confirmed the strikes and noted that as a result of the strikes on this force, fuel production in Russia decreased by 4.7%. The Afipsk oil refinery processes 6.25 million tons of oil per year, which is 2.2% of the total volume. At the Novokybyshevsk plant, this figure was 7 million tons and 2.5%. In total, fuel production in Russia decreased by 21% in the last 2 weeks of August as a result of Ukrainian strikes. Samara Oblast is located more than 110 kilometers from the border with Ukraine.
Ё-моё. Всё не угомонятся. Гады. Ёлочки. Охереть.
Уж что творится. Прям с утра сегодня бомбежки, прям война натуральная. Он попало все-таки куда-то, он такое дымище по нефтеперерабатывающим. Это ужас и шум такой. Уже 23 этих Паша насчитал. Попал?
Угу. Попал. Не избили.
Что ж такое, а? Не сбили?
Все прям попали практически.
Разбомбили с КНПЗ. Знатно хлопало. С 4 часов до 6 без остановок. Бомбили БПЛАшками. Вон там видно, пожар очень сильный. Теперь что-то там взрывается без конца.
Да ё-моё. Все не угомонятся. Гады.